Yeah, I think we are live. I hope everyone is enjoying their holiday. What am I doing on my holiday? Editing videos, uploading videos, scheduling interviews with people. Is my screen frozen? I hope not. I'm here, I'm just here, I'm just. Oh, it's not frozen. What's going on? I must got some really slow internet tonight. I can't see my whatever. What's going on, man? So what I'm just trying to do, just real quick before I jump into some interesting things that happened over the last couple of days. Let's see really quickly. Make sure we're up and running. There's the Facebook icon and the YouTube icon. Facebook. Yep, there it is on Facebook. It's good to go. And let's the YouTube icon. There we go. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's there. So, just want to say real quickly, my goodness, I need to eat something. I think I just hurt my stomach. Girl, you probably heard it too. But yeah, this past week or so, it's been pretty interesting. So since I've been on this content creation, that's also been interesting. It's definitely what I want to do. The editing, like getting skills back on the Final Cut Pro. Uh, I can see the progress. The videos are getting better. My speaking is coming back getting better, but I need to start reading books. Um, the other interesting thing, I'm learning Italian. It's just I don't know why. I just decided I wanted to learn Italian, so I'm learning Italian. The other thing was it was 5 whole weeks I hadn't ridden my bike. So on last Monday I rode my bike. Last Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember which day, but I rode my bike was because I was riding to a bike store to in hopes that they would, I called them on the phone. I said, I'm coming to the bike store. I'm a content creator. And what I'm doing is I'm just, looking for, like, just to give people advice on winter clothing. And because you have tons of winter clothing, it would be cool if I could just come and, like, to show people what they need to get. Talked to the guy on the phone. He was like, Coolio, come on by. We get there. I said, this is what I'm doing. And I explained to him on the phone what I'm doing. And then he just like, I don't know. I don't think we can do that. And like, okay. So he like basically literally just midstream just like switched up on me, which is cool. I just said, you know what, dude, I got like like lots of winter gear. So I just went home and I got that video on my page. You can go and check it out. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick while I'm talking. So you go and check out that video. It's what to and what not to wear. uh what are you doing here thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do that because it's on this Chrome page. So if I go to mm, I guess it's going to be over this StreamYard, sometimes it can be like a bit like weird out. So let's see comments. So Tau TC Electric, TC Telelectric. Yeah. Um, this is what happens. So these are the things that happen. But anyway, that was like my first day back on the bike, and it was good to get out because it was a bit sunny out. The temperature was a bit milder. The snow had melted off, so it was cool to get out. And I needed to get out because I had been in there for the last 4 weeks just editing video and whatnot. But then yeah, it was today is the 25th. So yesterday was the 24th. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I went out to go to the grocery store. The grocery store is 3 miles away. So I said, you know what, dude, you need to just get some exercise. You know, you haven't been riding your bike. You're neglecting yourself. You're neglecting your bike. Just at least just go do 6 miles. Just go ride your bike 6 miles. I did that. So on the way, I just started, and riding a bike for me, it's just like it's the time where I'm allowed to think and I could, just process like things that I'm thinking about and now what I'm planning and what I want to do. And I said, you know what? I need a bit more time to think. So on the way to the store, 1.3 miles exactly. I made a right turn. I went down a little downgrade, and then to a road that runs adjacent towards the store. So I said I'll cut back up. And then I started riding and said, you know what? It's not too bad out there. So I said, you know what? I'm supposed to do 6 months. Let's see if we could do maybe 10 or 15. And then I got a little further out to, and then I said, it's 15, and if I go, it'll be 20. So then I said, if I take this turn, it'll be 30. I ended up at 50 miles. I got back to the store at 47.9 miles. I got home 50 miles, 50 miles yesterday, just to go to the grocery store to get a few things, so that I wouldn't starve today, because today is a holiday. Everything's going to be closed up. So yeah, I enjoyed it though. It was crazy. And like, even like when I was like, if I actually go this way, this is at about mile 30. If I go this way, take that little road, I know that goes around. I probably have like 60 miles. So I said, nah, dude, just chill. It probably gonna rain, so you don't want to get caught out there. So just like get back. And yeah, it was cool. It was a good day. So tomorrow is supposed to be oh, uh, um, a wee bit. It's much colder than tomorrow. So I'm contemplating riding tomorrow. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to what I've done my booties and my bar mitts. I've waterproofed them. I got this Gore-Tex stuff where you put into the wash and you could waterproof. So I waterproof my bar mitts and my booties. So making them windproof, it helps keep the wind off my hands and off my feet, so that chill doesn't get that to them so quickly. So I can last a little longer on the ride. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen tomorrow. So like 9 o'clock is when the weather's supposed to be, okay and everything. And I might go out and try to do 60 miles. So, but yeah, if you want to see, I was about to post the picture. If you want to see it, I have it up on YouTube. It's how to dress in the cooler temperatures. And layering is important. Layering is really, really important. Sometimes you don't have to wear a lot of stuff, because if you get going at a good clip, a good speed or whatnot, putting in a good effort, your body heat, you will stay warm just from the heat that your body just naturally generates from the effort. But if you're layered correctly, then yeah, you're just way more comfortable. And then I try to advise people not to wear loose clothing, because what happens with the loose clothing is, yeah, the breeze could get in and it cools you off. But at the same time, as you start to sweat, it's not, and they tell you, how people will tell you, having like sweat on your body is not the ideal thing, because once that cold air hits your body, then the chill, just like, the temperature drops quickly on your body, and it's not comfortable at all. It's not nice. So in my video, I show you I wear a summer base layer, which is meant to wick the sweat away from the body, and so it keeps the body dry, and then it goes to the other layers, and then in turn, as the sweat is pushed to the outer layers, the air actually dries that. So it works in combination. So to cool and dry and just keep you comfortable. So tomorrow's going to be a test to see if I can get out there. So basically, I didn't want to come on and talk too much. Basically, I just wanted to keep it short. So it's been about 6 minutes. The other thing that I just wanted to, if anybody just tunes in, Say It With Your Legs Media. What is Say It With Your Legs Media? Bringing you the world of cycling. So basically, starting in February, I will be in Europe from right up until May, which is the Giro d'Italia. But I haven't made any plans beyond that, because we are about to just try to coordinate some funding so that I can make that happen. And basically, I'm going to be at every major race, pro race, up until the Giro, the Tour of Italy. So the Giro, the Tour of Italy, that's a really big logistical, it's not a nightmare, but logistical putting together, is because you're just going over the whole of Italy, and it's about having, getting the hotels, being or whatever, however you're going to transport yourself, and where you're going to stay, and where you're going to sleep and whatnot. And yeah, so that's I haven't worked that out, but all the other races like Strada Bianca, Milan to San Remo is probably my favorite race. Ghent Wevelgem, which we had Biniam Gourmet, our first African rider to win a monument. He won that last year, so I have to make sure I'm at that. It's just Paris Roubaix, just all of the major like spring races. So it should be a really good run, really good coverage. I'm looking forward to it, having fun with it. I'm looking forward to bringing a unique perspective, like from a different angle, like just someone that you know who's that guy on the screen, but someone that just doesn't look like everybody else. But I'm not trying to like be that black guy. Who cares about that? I love what I do, and I'm gonna do to the best of my ability, and I'm gonna bring you the best information I can, and get you, and hopefully I can just like talk to a couple like really big people, big like at the beginning. I know it's going to be pickings and just um like whoever I see, I'm just going to talk to. I don't care like if they're a support rider. I'm just going to talk to them. Uh, just like the regular riders until I get recognized and people are like, he's legit. So I've got my press pass. So now it's just a matter of submitting to the press themselves, organizes everything that I wouldn't have press passes for these events. And once I get to these events, so let's see. Do do you think you'll get some interviews? I think I'll get interviews. That's the one thing about cycling and pro cycling is that most of the riders are accessible. Maybe the big names like Pogacar and Roglic and Wout van Aert and Thomas Garrett and they tend to be not as accessible, as everyone else because everyone wants to talk to them. So I'm gonna have to work my way towards that, which I don't mind. I'm looking forward to that, working my way towards that. But the thing about Geraint Thomas is he's actually a pretty cool guy. Because when I was living in LA, I used to see him all the time on a PCH Pacific Coast Highway, and he'd be out training. And dude was like, you see him, and he just gladly wave to you, like I'm like, "Hey, Thomas, yo, what's up? What's up? I'm in this movie." And a couple of times he came across me. I remember one climb, it was Topanga Canyon, and he was doing intervals up Topanga Canyon. Topanga Canyon, it has to average at least 12 to 14%. It's beastly. And I think I was doing like 10 miles per hour up there. I was in my mind, I was flying. But for the average person, like for the average regular Joe cyclist, they're usually doing about 5 miles per hour, 6 miles per hour. So for the people that regularly do that up to Penn Canyon, yeah, 10 miles per hour was flying. And I'm like, yeah, I want it today. I want it today. And Garrett Thomas came across me like I was standing still. I was like, oh my goodness. And he was at the top talking to his coach when I got up to the top. And when I passed him, I was like, yo, dude, that was impressive. Embarrassing, but that was impressive. So he stopped, but then like it's like a plateau before the climb continues. So like it starts off really steep. Then I went on to the next part of the climb, and I was climbing. I was going at a good pace, and then he came across. And the thing about it, I didn't realize it was Grant because he had all the Sky outfit on it, and lots of cyclists were by the bike and they got all the um gear and stuff. So when he was coming up on me, I have my camera. I need to get that footage. Like I said, yo, what's your name? He's like, Geraint Thomas. And the cool thing was he didn't look at me like, you don't know who I am. Like that's what some guys do. But I think he understands that a lot of people wear the kit. So, it can be confusing as to who's who. So the other thing, the way he stumped on the paddles and dropped me was like, yep, that's Geraint Thomas. Because I was putting out a good effort. I know I probably was at about, I don't know, 350 watts, something like that, 375. And he just like went up the street. And his coach came by and in the thing, it's like, yo, you okay? You okay? It's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm staying in my lane, dude. Like, cause I think he was trying to encourage me to, give Garen a little push, give him a little. I probably could have for a mile or two, but then I would have just like exploded. Didn't make any sense. But Yeah, it was cool to see him, and he's a good guy. So that's in my I sort of talk a little bit about him in my latest upload, and so I sort of as much as I like him, I've sort of discounted him from the Giro d'Italia because the Giro d'Italia this year you got Remco Evenepoel who just won the Volta, and then you got where we at 12 minutes, 3 more minutes, and then we off for this. We got Remco Evenepoel, and we got Primoz Roglic, who will not be doing the Tour de France because Jonas Vingegaard will be defending the Tour de France, and I found out that Geraint Thomas is doing the Giro d'Italia too. But which is interesting because I'm like, if Egan Bernal is coming back, where are they going to slide him? Is he going to ride in support of Geraint Thomas, or are they going to chuck him into the Tour de France in hopes he could possibly win the Tour de France? Now, here's the thing. I think it's funny. The last time Egan rode support for Geraint Thomas, he won the Tour de France. that's sort of, I'm like, that would be crazy if that happens again. So, but this Giro d'Italia is going to be super, super exciting. And on the top of the Tour de France, you got Tadej Pogacar, Jonas Vingegaard, and if Egan Bernal is doing the Tour de France, that's just going to add some spice because it's a known factor. The climbs are different. Some of the climbs are not as big, so they actually suit Egan Bernal and Pogacar a whole lot. Jonas Vingegaard was actually complaining because he doesn't like the course because the course is like it's tailor-made for Pogacar and it's actually tailor-made for Egan Bernal as well. So if Egan Bernal is doing the Tour de France and he's not supporting Geraint Thomas, then this man, it's gonna be off the hook. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off of this. So to my man Telelatric, it looks like Telelatric, TC Latric. Looks like, peace up, my brother. Thank you for tuning in for the comments. Really appreciate that. Makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. I'm not alone out here. But anyway, this is my regular Sunday cyclist chat. We were supposed to have Lenny Woods on here today, but we forgot it was Christmas. So I said, don't worry about it. I know you're doing the Christmas thing. So next week we're gonna talk to Lenny Woods. She cycled from San Francisco to LA, and that's pretty cool. So we're gonna talk to her what that was like, what the experience was like. I think it took her 5 days, and she was with a group. So yeah, she's new to cycling, but yeah, we just want to get some perspective on you just regular people. It's not all about the pros because sometimes the pros can be dicks, straight up. I got to experience that. I mean, maybe I tell you that story about how some of the pro cyclists behave. For instance, where I actually had to check a couple other, fellow pro cyclists. So anyway, that's me. I'm out. I appreciate you just take time to listen to me ramble on. And I'm I need to get some hours into this thing. So hopefully I'm able to get monetized by time I'm ready to get on the road, because that's going to be important, because this is going to help fund what I'm doing. So anyway, so if you know somebody, just get on them, just subscribe. Please tell people, subscribe to the channel. It's cool. I do this thing. I'm going to change. I have every intention of changing the game, not coming in and bringing any radical changes or anything, but just little unique touches and just little slightly different approaches to things and getting to talk to people and stuff. So yeah, look forward to. It's 2 months, January, February, 2 months to preparation. So me doing these live helps me with my speech, helps me with talking, so that as I talk to these guys, I'm not and ahhing and blah, 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 trying to find my words. So I need to start reading. And one thing, I don't want to be making mistakes. I don't want to be saying mi dispiace, which is I am sorry in Italian. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want molto bene, very good. Very good. So I'm gonna say presto, which is I'll see you soon, and thanks for tuning in. So my Italian is coming. It's coming. I don't eat male. Male is is miale, which is pork, or carne, just any types of meat. Pache, fish. Uh, por, polo is chicken. So anyway, let me get off of this being crazy. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in.